What's up, guys? Happy solar eclipse. I know that normally we are live doing class tonight, but as I posted earlier, I got to thinking about it. I need to do some shit. I need to do some shit. Y'all need to do some shit. So I wanted y'all to just enjoy your day. I wanted you to enjoy the eclipse. I know even though a lot of us aren't going to see it where we're at, I wanted you to enjoy it. So that's why no class today. Instead, we are going to do some stuff and some things. As you notice in front of you there, I have the eclipse mirror. I have my girl. And we're going to do a ritual because right now is about the peakish of it. And yes, this is what we're doing. For those of you guys watching live, thank you. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the things that you do. Even if you just sit here, even if you just listen to me ramble, you tap the screen a few times. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. And I couldn't do any of this without y'all. Don't think that I take you for granted, because I don't. There are only a few rules in my live stream. And, even on the chats on YouTube afterwards, if y'all are watching the replay of this, don't be a creep or a jerk, man. Creeps don't like creeps and jerks don't like jerks. Don't come in here and self-promote. Don't come in here and co-read. And we're not going to talk politics in here, period. Period. Right now, we are being magical creatures. Right now, we are being the creatures that people tell tales about, the people that they dress up as us for Halloween. That is what we're doing. Nothing else exists. And don't come in here and start drama. My moderators 100% will screenshot you. They will screenshot your comment. They'll screenshot your account. Doesn't matter if you're a troll or not. Energy is energy. And I got you, boo-boo. So I am going to explain what I'm doing as I go. My moderators will also help, because I obviously cannot see the comments while I am doing things. I will not be able to watch the comments a lot tonight, so I can get this done. And here we go. Let's be magical bitches. Here we go. Let's be magical bitches. So this right here this is my girl. She hangs behind me in all my live streams in my office. She's got some damage from a couple years ago, and I'm thinking that while I've got her down after this ritual, then I'm gonna fix that, because that's been there for years at this point, and I think that my beautiful boo-boo deserves a facelift on this eclipse portal. This is probably one of my favorite magical things that I have, and you know that I will do a video and show you step by step what I'm going to do. When I got her, let me just give you a little backstory about where she came from. I had a big girl job during COVID because I was going through a divorce and I had to have insurance. So she was in my office during COVID, and the girl who had the office before me said that it was in there. She doesn't know, nobody knows where it came from. It is heavy as fuck. It is, I want to say like a molded plaster. I don't know. She's heavy as fuck. Okay. When I left that job to do this full time, I asked my boss, he asked if there was anything out of my office I wanted to take, which was weird, but I was like, I would really like to have that mirror. Like, I was attached to this mirror from the get-go. And, he said, yeah, absolutely, please. Like, it was weird. It was almost like he was happy to give it to me and wanted me to ask for it. I was already going to ask for it. But the outside of this had been painted gold. Originally, when you look at the back of her, she used to be red. This used to be a red mirror. I can only imagine the red, right? And so I got her, I brought her home, and I left her gold for a little bit, and then I was like, you know what? This is my black mirror. This is my girl. And so I painted her. I painted her. There's selenite in the paint. That's why you'll see some little things. There's other things in the paint. Not going to tell you all the things. But yeah, she got damaged a little bit, and so I'm going to fix that. But tonight, what we're going to do on my beautiful black mirror here is we're going to create an eclipse. If you want to get a spot in this working, you can do so. It's on my link tree. Obviously only if you're watching live, but we're going to build a ring of fire right here. We're going to release some shit. We're going to reclaim some shit. We're going to cut some cords. Now, I will not read what it is that you're cutting, releasing, etc. on the live, and I will not read what you are reclaiming on the live, because bitches be bitches and nobody needs to know that shit, okay? I will read your first name, and if there's multiple of the first names, I'll read the last initial. And that is it, because no one needs to know what it is that you're doing. I think that we have become a witchy culture, pettiness intended, of showing everybody everything, telling everybody everything. And that's exactly how witches can tear your shit apart. So no one needs to know. So that being said, let's do it. And in case you can't tell, all of these bones obviously have dirt all over them. They were ethically sourced. Get the boogaboos. Y'all thought potpourri was just for looks. I want wax on my girl, so we are going to use LED candles. I love the smell of witchcraft in the evening. As I start this ritual, I ask that everyone that watches, whether they participate, whether they simply watch, whether they give energy, whether they give support, whether they just pass by for a moment, I ask that whatever they need to have reinvigorated with this eclipse portal, be invigorated for them. I ask that all of the guides, the totems, the ancestors, the deities, the guardians, the angels, the demons, those that work in the highest good of everyone involved for this ritual, I ask that they come forward and be present. As I start to place names, as I start to place releases, as I start to ask for regeneration, I ask that everyone involved in this ritual this evening be allowed to completely obliterate ties to old versions of themselves that no longer operate in this time, in this space, and going forward. I call in the north, the south, the east, and the west. I call in the old ones and the new ones. I call in the fire. I call in the ice. I call in the snow. I call in the water. I call in the earth, the grass, the sky, the air, the wind. And to those that are being released, to the things being released, the habits, the problems, the issues, the plagues, the toxicity, you are never allowed to return. To those who wish ill on anyone watching, to those who are actively working against those involved in this ritual, those that are simply just watching, whether they're watching live, whether they're watching later, on me, on my moderators, on any of our family members, on any of our children, our pets, our dogs, our cats, our fish, our houses. May the old ones see everything you do and say. As above, so below. As within, so without. First on my list is me. Deep breath. Next on my list is Sass. Deep breath. We are holding the door open. So we are the first to go through the door, and we will be the last to exit the door. The fact that your cord made an S and mine made an M isn't escaping me. Amy H is next. Get ready, girl, because I'm choosing you for the other side of the threshold. Oh, Sass, I'm sorry. I didn't hit the bell. Ready? Deep breath. I am choosing on purpose who goes where. I'm just letting you know. So remember, if I am putting you to the north, to the south, to the east, or to the west, or any of the directions in between. But since the list never shows me in order of who purchased when, I am going to pick and choose who goes where. So Amy H, you're going right here. And if I'm putting you in one of the cardinal directions, it means that I know exactly how strong you are to hold it open. And if I put you in one of the side area directions, it means that I know damn well you walk in some shadows and you will hold the sides open. Ready? Deep breath. Diane, you're going over here to the east. I didn't strike the bell. Am I sorry? I'm getting so excited to push it on here to cut it. Deep breath, Amy. Ready, Diane? Deep breath. That's going to be a little trickier because that bone is a little higher. Ready? Deep breath. All right, our 4 main corners are placed. Looking through my list. That is a Kayla I see. Kayla? You are going right here. Kayla has been around forever. I know I've been doing workings and reads for you for at least 3 or 4 years at this point, Kayla. So I can't thank you enough for always being here. Same with Amy and Diane. Y'all have been here forever. Forever and never and ever. All right. Deep breath, Kayla. I'm making sure to do 3 cuts on purpose. Deep breath. My lovely little witchy peoples, let me tell you a secret. This is how you do coven level work and rituals without the drama of a coven. You don't need a coven to be powerful. You don't need a coven to prove your point to someone. You don't need a coven for all the damn drama and the bullshit that goes with it. Tanya S. is next. Tanya, oh, I'm having a problem. My gut says here. You're going right here. I actually thought long and hard about opening the Black Lotus back up. And I've decided not to. I just don't have the time to manage it the way that it needs to be managed. And y'all don't deserve the drama and the bullshit that goes along with everything else. Every coven that I've ran, the large online one, the large in-person one, had more drama in it than any high school romance novel, than any CW drama. Y'all don't need that. I don't need it, because we're big people and we just want to do fun witchy shit. You don't need a coven to be powerful. You don't need a coven to participate in group rituals. I do them. A ton of other amazing practitioners do them constantly live. You don't need a coven. You just need your own discernment. Ready, Tanya? Deep breath. Oh, okay. We are definitely cutting that bitch. The hell? That didn't want to cut. Fine. What the hell, man? Deep breath. If y'all see Vegas Wolf come in, if y'all see Sam come in, I'm adding her to this because she wouldn't let me refund her for last week. And I'm watching for her because I feel like it's needed. So I'm adding Sam to this. So mods, if you see Vegas Wolf come in, let her know that I'm adding her. So Sam, when you watch this later, you're gonna be right here. Deep breath, my friend. Deep breath. Glad y'all can't see me over here. I'm over here like got the neck going because of music. Bibiana is next. You are going right here, my dear. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Kim, I got yours. Normally I would put your three together, but I'm not going to in this case. So I'm gonna do yours, and then I'm gonna put Derek's in a little bit, and then Brinkley's in a little bit. So you're going first. I'm gonna put you right here. Ready? Deep breath. Friendly reminder not to be creepy. Oh, Angie. I need to message you back too, by the way, girl. I haven't forgot. Miss Angie, you were going right up here to the north. Ready? Deep breath. Ready? Deep breath. That incense is about out, so we're going to do a new one. Got you to drink. Karina is next. Karina, you are going to the west. Right there. Ready? Ready? Deep breath. Brett, you are next, and you're going right here. Ready? Oh, okay. Don't think I'm not noticing who gets stuck on the scissors and who doesn't. Deep breath. Once I have everybody on the list added, then we will move on to the next part. There are 3 parts to this working. This is only the first. Cindy, you're next, love. You're gonna be right here to the southwest. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Jennifer A is next. Oh, is that Sam? Did somebody already tell Sam I added her? Hopefully. If y'all see Gail, let Gail know I'm gonna add her next. Ready? Trying to decide if I'm putting Gail there or there. Here. Gail, you will be to the northeast. Jennifer, you are to the southeast. Jennifer, you ready? Deep breath. Here's ring for a hot minute. Ready? Deep breath, Miss Gail. Deep breath words, Miss Gail. Deep breath. Miss Bridget is going to be next. You are going right up here, my friend. Ready? Deep breath. Just got a little stuck too. Not bad. Deep breath. Just in time for the puzzle piece. Joni is next. I'm gonna go right here, Miss Joni. Deep breath. We're going to start now layering these so they go around. Now look here. Deep breath. Marva is next. You are actually going to be right here. Southeast. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath, my friend. Wow, we have an official psychic medium in here who does fertility and is an international best-selling author. Y'all better message her right now. God forbid the blue Bodhi comes in here. We could have a showdown of epic proportions of psychics. So y'all better get on that really quickly. Susan is next. Miss Susan, you are going right now. So northeast. Ready? Adriana is next. Adriana, excuse me. You are going to be right here. You are going to be to the north. Deep breath. Ready? Kim, if you're still here, Derek is next. And he is going to be right here to the west. Ready? Deep breath. Amy D is next. You are going to be to the east. I just realized we have Amy to the first Amy was to the west and the second Amy is to the east. That's funny. I actually didn't do that intentionally either. I don't remember if I did this for Derek, did I? So we're going to do it again. Deep breath. Ready, Amy? Deep breath. Deep breath. Dallas. Dallas is next. You're gonna be right here to the southwest. Ready? Deep breath. The first part of this rite, this ritual, is a little slow. The second and third part will not be. Ready? Sneaking bites of food. Jessica A is next. You're going to be right here to the northwest. Deep breath. Absolutely not. See you there. Deep breath. Carolyn B is next. That might be one of the prettiest ways I've ever seen this name spelled. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Kate D is next. Kate, you're going to be right here to the south. Deep breath. Deep breath. Lisa M is next. You are going to be up here to the north, my friend. I went to write the bottom L and my pen went off the counter. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Tina is next. Tina K. You're going to be to the west. Deep breath. Deep breath. Tracy R is next. Where'd you put the Tracy? Southeast. Deep breath. Deep breath. Oops, wrong button. It's like, oh shit, wrong button. All right. Okay, and we're gonna do Brinkley's next. After I get a drink. Hers is going to go to the east. Deep breath. Deep breath. Ashley G is next. You're going to be right here to the southwest, my friend. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Diana B, you are next, my friend. Ready? Deep breath. Ooh, okay. A little spicy. Deep breath. I love that AI said playing a game of the Eclipse mirror and calling out the next player. So dramatic, AI. Thou art. Anne is next. And you're going to be to the south right here, my friend. Deep breath. Deep breath. Gianna is next. I just caught a glimpse of the mirror in the camera, and it looks really cool how it's layers. Part of the reason that I'm doing it this way, and if you guys notice, the outer layer here is the stuff you're letting go of, right? Right? Look how it seems to be eclipsing the stuff in the middle. Just wait. You're going to the west, Gianna, my friend. Deep breath. And it is time for me to light a new incense. Jennifer R is next. You are going to go up here to the northwest, my friend. Deep breath. Deep breath. Miss Karen W. is next. Southeast. Deep breath. Ready? Deep breath. Kara is next. Y'all only have a few more minutes to get on the list. Quite no. Oh, I do. You're going to the east, Kara. If y'all are curious why I said to keep on, hold on to what direction I give you, once I place your name, I want you to go look up the spiritual meaning of that direction. Ready, Kara? Ready? KCH is next. What's funny is the paper that I'm using, some of you guys might remember during the blood moon in earlier this year, I sat out a whole bunch of stuff in it. And this, I had 3 packs of this paper. This is the final pack. Because I couldn't think of anything better. Casey, did I tell you where you were going? Because I might be changing my mind. You're going to the Southwest. No, you're not. Yes, you are. That was my, yeah. Deep breath, Casey. Deep breath. Walked over here in time to see that. Why the fake candles? Because this mirror we're doing this on is my baby, and I'll be damned if I get wax on it. That girl right there will never forgive me if I get wax on her. Kimberly R is next. Y'all don't put actual candles on your scrying mirrors. Don't put wax on your shit. If you missed the beginning of this live stream, you can watch it later on YouTube, or you can hang out till the end of it and you'll see my girl again. All right, Kimberly, you ready? You are going to the north, Kimberly, honey. Ready? Ready? Laura T, I have 2 for you. Are they both for you? You got it, sugar. Then we're gonna do west and east. But I'm not gonna do them both at the same time. Just letting you know. I'm gonna do your first one to the west, and then I'm gonna do someone else's to the south, and then I'm gonna do your next one to the east. Deep breath. Deep breath. Christy E is next, and you are going to be to the south. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Now, Miss Laura, your next one will be right here to the east. Deep breath. Deep breath. Lori G is next. Lori, you're going to go up here to the northeast. Deep breath. Stuck on the scissors. Deep breath. Natasha L is next. You're going to the southwest, my dear. Deep breath, my friend. This is your friendly reminder to be polite in my live streams because my moderators are happy to screenshot what you say and your account. Bullshittery is not tolerated here. I take what I do really seriously, and y'all should too. Deep breath, Natasha, honey. I mention it because I'm watching my other phone light up. Lynn C is next. You are going to be to the southeast, my friend. Deep breath. Deep breath. See if I say this right. Longina, yes? You're next, sweetheart. You are going to be to the northwest. Ready? There. Deep breath. breath. Ooh, I hit right on the knot. Evelyn is next. You are going to be to the north. Deep breath. Deep breath. Kirby. Kirby is next. You are going to be to the south, my friend. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Aurora's next. Friendly reminder, don't be a creep. I have too many mods that are earth signs, and if you don't think that they'll hold a grudge, I'm just saying what I'm saying. Aurora, you're going to be to the east. Deep breath. I'm going to go out and watch the height of the meteor shower here in a little bit. Did you hear me? You're going to melt, but we go watching. Deep breath, my friend. Woo! Let me do that again. I didn't even get it correct. What happened? There we go. Oh, good, Kirby. Well, just wait. So for those of you guys just joining, this is the first part of this. There's a reason that this outer ring is face down, because that's the shit you're letting go of. Those cords in between each one. When you really, really need to let go of everything, that's when you feel like everything is on top and piling over. So here in a minute, we're going to remove that. We're going to cut cords. And we're going to turn you face down on the mirror to receive everything that needs to come back to you. Sonia is next. Sonia, you're going to be to the southeast right here. Deep breath. Deep breath. Patty is next. Patty, you're going to be over here to the west. Deep breath. Alright. Deep breath, Patty. Ronnie. Ronnie is next. You are going to the northwest. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Tracy M is next. After a bite from our sponsor, Bodie's Charcuterie Board. Tracy, you're going to be to the southwest. Deep breath. Deep breath. Let me plug you guys in up here. I'm glad you think so, Amy. Thank you so much. Veronica. to the south right here, love. Ready? Deep breath. Ooh, really? Deep breath. Tracy H is next. Make sure I'm getting them all pretty even. You are going to be to the north. Deep breath. Ready? Deep breath. Kelly H is next. Y'all have about 15 minutes to get on the list if you haven't already. We're gonna light another incense before we do Kelly's though, because I don't want it to go out. And that one is pretty much out. You are going to the west, Kelly. Deep breath. Deep breath. Melissa M is next. Southeast. Deep breath. Deep breath. Samantha P is next. Not Sam, but Samantha. We're going to be to the southwest. Deep breath. Deep breath, my dear. Okay, let me see if I'm saying it right. Is it Getzabet? Yay! Wanted to make sure I got it right. Dude, that's the coolest name. That's the coolest name. Seriously, that is the coolest name. I love it. Okay, so I have to know where it's from. Really? It doesn't seem like it'd be that hard to pronounce. It's beautiful. If I had that name, I would totally be like, what G wants, G gets. Get it? Ba-bum. Come on now. All right. Ready, my friend? Deep breath. Actually, I feel like we need to there. I didn't even tell you where you were gonna be yet. We're putting you down here to the south, lovey. Next one's gonna go right there. All right. Deep breath. Oh, wow. That is cool. I love that. I love that that's how you got your name. Jennifer R is next. That's an amazing way to get a name. I'm sorry. That's epic. Y'all got 5 minutes to get on the list. Or less. Yeah, 5 minutes. Jennifer, you're going here. To the northeast. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Tiara is next. I'm putting you right here to the east, my friend. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Making sure I got everybody. Gonna get a little snackage. All right, make sure I got everybody on here. Nope, I knew it. I knew it had said there was somebody and it just wasn't updating. Christina, you're next. My phone is deciding that it wants to lock up a little bit, but there we go, about time. Last but not least, I am going to close the list out with myself and Sass, and then we're going to start on the next part. Christina, you're going to go up here to the northwest. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Actually, I changed my mind. It's not going to be me and Sass. It's going to be all of y'all. So everybody watching right now, I want you to choose a direction: north, south, east, or west. Just one of the cardinal directions, and put it in the chat. What direction are you picking? Doesn't matter if you're on the list or not. What direction are you picking? North. South. East. West. As I close the first part of this ritual out and we move on to the next. I ask that all the guides, all the ancestors, all the spirits, all the angels, all the demons, all of the unknowns, any spirit here working in the highest good of anyone involved, anyone watching, thank you. As I cut this cord, as we sever the ties between what we're leaving behind and what we're regaining moving forward. I ask that this be done with protection, love, hope, strength, prosperity, calm, and a sense of resolve that can never, ever be knocked down or replaced. As above, so below. As within, so without. They're facing each other. I don't know if I can cut them that big of a tail. What was before will never be again. 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 Mm-mm. turn these cards over, facing the mirror. You are now becoming the version of yourself that you need to be, that you always have been, and that your highest good has been bringing to you the entire time. There is no old you. Old you doesn't live here anymore. May you walk forward with your head held high. In your own personal power. Standing taller and taller until you reach every single goal you've been working toward, and then some. Now we come to our threshold. Diane, thank you for holding the threshold open to the east. Amy, thank you for holding the threshold open to the west. Sass, thank you for holding the threshold open to the north. And I was honored to hold the threshold open to the south. As above, so below. As within, so without. Thank you guys so much for being here, for enjoying this ritual, for participating in this ritual, even if you just sat and tapped the screen. May every one of you walk forward out of this solar eclipse into this eclipse portal, proud of who you are, who you're becoming, who you've been, and walk forward in your power. You've always had it. Go spread some good. Aw. Thank you so much for the bouquet.